Hi guys, welcome to In 5 Minutes. We are doing memory management, and today in memory management we are going to do is something which we call as a fragmentation. What exactly fragmentation? The word itself, fragment. Fragments means something which is left, shattered, or something coming out. Fragmentation is a term which is used to describe. Fragmentation is a term used to describe amount of memory wasted or not able to use. Why this happens? Two possibilities. Number one, we have memory but not continuous, but all scattered. Second, due to wrong allocation or unfit allocation. So after understanding what is fragmentation, let's try to see types. In types, we have two types of fragmentation: external, second internal. External is free memory block that is not assigned, rather not used. Internal is free space in each allotted memory block. Now if you don't understand what you mean by free memory block and free space in allotted memory block, let's try to understand with a practical example. Consider this is my memory block. Let's see, I have 100 KB followed by 500 KB followed by 200 KB and 50 KB. Consider I am working with first fit. I have process 1 which is of 350 KB, process 2 which is of 150 KB, process 3 which is of 300 KB. Now let's try to see what would happen. Mind you, I am following. We'll start for P1, we'll start from here. 100 cannot, but the first fit will get him 500. Now when we put this into it, so we have P1 which is 350 KB in a block size of 500. Let's talk about P2. For P2, first cannot, 500 already occupied, but we can have this storage. So in P2 we have 150 KB. Now for P3, if we talk about, there is no space available which can fit P3 completely. So now let's talk about the fragmentation. Let's first talk about the internal. Internal fragmentation is a space. We have said, I'm going back to the definition. We said internal fragmentation is a free space in each allocated memory block. So in allotted, suppose P1 is allotted over here and P2 is allotted over here. So with reference to this, we have 500 KB block, out of which we have taken 350 KB. So internal fragmentation was 150 KB. Similarly, we have 200 KB block which is taken by P2 with 150 KB, still giving 50 KB as an internal fragmentation. So if we roughly understand, internal fragmentation is a free space which was kept even after placing process in a needed memory block. Let's talk about external fragmentation. External are those memory blocks which are free but not continuous. So in this 100 KB block which is empty, nobody is using, 50 KB block which is nobody is using. The external is those free blocks nobody is able to use, is 150 KB. If we understand, the total in this would be 50 plus 150, which is around 200 KB. This is what we lost due to the fragmentation. So the concept of fragmentation should be very clear by now. Fragmentation is a process to describe memory which is wasted memory which is wasted or which cannot be used. This happens due to it is not continuously available or unfit allocation, that is a wrong allocation. There are two types, external and internal, as we have shown in this. 150 were not used, so that is external, and 500 and 200 which are allocated to P2 and P3, still they have around 150 plus 50 as the internal fragmentation. So that's fragmentation, guys. Thanks for watching.